Get up, you son of a bitch! Cause Pawn's drunk loves ya.
Then they show no love. Punch drunk, hungover. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fight day, fight week, fight night, fight afternoon, fight midnight snack, wherever you at, ladies and gentlemen. We got Naoya Inoue versus Junto Nakatani. Smash that like button.
Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
Let's go, let's go. Fight week, fight night, fight day, wherever you at. Shout out to my Tokyo, my Japanese. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
DJ, time to fight. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know this is Pawn's Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, pound for pound versus pound for pound. 3-division world champion versus 4-division world champion. Naoya Inoue, arguably the pound for pound. 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. Matter of fact, 1, 2, you can flip it around. Some people got Alessandro Usyk. Some people got Naoya Inoue. Terrence Bud Crawford no longer here. He's retired. Who's going to be number 3? Is it Shakur Stevenson? Is it Dimitri Bivol? Is it going to be, what is it? Alessandro Usyk number 1, or is it Naoya Inoue number 1? 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion. He gained the 2-division undisputed world champion this era in 12 months. Let's not forget that we're talking about greatness. We're talking about a living legend, walking legend. Naoya Inoue. Does Junto Nakatani put a stop to the monster? Could Nakatani make the monster look ordinary? I don't think so. I don't think so. And of course, if Naoya Inoue wins, we're going to be talking about potential mega fight with him and Bam Rodriguez. But Bam Rodriguez got to move up. It's Bam Rodriguez got to dare to be great. We can't shame Naoya Inoue to fight Bam Rodriguez. That's like looking down. Bam Rodriguez need to dare to be great, ladies and gentlemen. We in the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. The main event of the evening. Tokyo, Japan. 55,000, baby. 55,000. They say, hey, yo, Naoya Inoue should come to America and fight. He don't need to come to America and fight. For what? So he could come over here and there's like 15,000 people now. You got to go with Naoya Inoue. If you want to be great, you got to go where the king is at, where the greatness is at. You want to dare to be great? No, Naoya don't need to come over here. Already came over here when he beat Maloney. Y'all got to go over there like Stephen Fulton. You got to go over there like Nonita Donet. You got to go to Japan. Shout out to Turkey Al Sheikh for getting this fight done. No waiting game. Not everybody was waiting. Naoya Inoue ain't ducking. That's why he became a 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion in a span of what? He's been fighting championship fights since his 6th fight. Naoya Inoue is the definition of greatness. You want to be the king, you got to go to the king. Damn peasant. Bam Rodriguez, you want the king, you got to move up. That's what daring to be great means. But Junto Nakatani, woo! Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this too. Also, you know, now you know there's certain fights, certain rounds that he does look ordinary. We seen him get dropped. We seen his orbital bone get cracked by Nonito Donet. We seen him get dropped by Luis Neri. We seen him. Maybe a little kryptonite that makes him look a little, I don't know. But what makes Naoya Inoue special is that he rises to the occasion. He weathers the storm. Let's go. Junto Nakatani making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Nakatani! Wearing all gold. Is he going to get the gold? This is the moment that he's been waiting for. We ain't even got to wait for a long time. We ain't need to wait no 7 years for this fight like we had to wait for Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. Nah, man. You know who said, I will fight. I will fight. Nakatani said, I would fight too. Yeah, man. My Asians don't duck no smoke. Give me the smoke. I want the smoke right now. Give me the smoke. Yeah, man. If you follow the channel, I did a whole video of Japanese fighters. Man, Japanese fighters don't go down. I think it's something about it's the culture. They don't quit. You're gonna have to strip their life away. If a Japanese fighter ever quit, I never seen a Japanese fighter ever quit in my life. I never seen a Japanese fighter ever quit in my life. I don't even think. Have you ever seen a Japanese trainer throw in the towel? I don't know. I just never seen it. Maybe I'm wrong. I just haven't seen it. And shout out to Shingo Inoue. Hey yo, Inoue little brother beating Kazuto Ioka, bro. Kazuto Ioka. If y'all remember the channel, shout out to my day ones. I had Kazuto Ioka as my pound for pound list for a while. A lot of Americans was snubbing Kazuto Ioka, and Kazuto Ioka, 4th division world champion. Damn, that's a long walk, bro. He's still walking. Junto Nakatani take over the whole country, ladies and gentlemen. Nakatani take over the whole country. Nakatani make the monster look ordinary. Nakatani make what they deem the monster and make Naoya Inoue look like Cookie Monster. Could he make him look like Elmo from Sesame Street? Or he's a real monster? Is he gonna make Naoya Inoue look like Monster Inc? Or he's gonna run into a real monster that he's gonna regret? Naoya Inoue ain't no damn Cookie Monster. I'm gonna tell you like that. Naoya Inoue ain't no Cookie Monster. He's a real monster. Boo! He's a real monster. Yeah. If you don't think Naoya Inoue is top 2 pound for pound,
You's a liar.
if you don't think Naoya Inoue is one of the greatest that ever graced the ring,
You's a liar.
if you don't think that Naoya Inoue is gonna beat Junto Nakatani,
You's a liar.
beat anybody that put in front of him,
You's a liar.
beat Ben Rodriguez,
You's a liar.
anybody. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Let's go. Let's go now. Naoya Inoue entering the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. He said Manny Pacquiao chained him. Who will win? Back in the days, I think Naoya Inoue will beat Manny Pacquiao in the bantamweight division. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's not forget that that Manny Pacquiao took his losses early on in his career. So if I say that Naoya Inoue will beat Manny Pacquiao in these divisions, in the bantamweight division, in straw division, and stuff like that, Naoya Inoue will beat Manny Pacquiao, the 7th division world champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all. The GOAT Manny Pacquiao will lose to Naoya Inoue. Let's not forget that Manny Pacquiao got knocked out cold. I'm talking about early on in his career. I ain't talking about the Marquez. I'm talking about early on in his career. You remember when Manny Pacquiao got dropped with a body shot, bomb, broken ribs? Huh? By Torres, what was it, Torres Compa? If Torres Compa could do it, now Naoya Inoue could do it. We love Manny Pacquiao, but we love Naoya Inoue. Only 30 years old, 2-division undisputed world champion. And I know a lot of people see good that Bud Crawford, 3-division world champion. But even for Naoya Inoue, where is he going to go? Where's the other undisputed at? Where's the other undisputed at? Coño, mira la guitarra. I gotta go over to Japan. I gotta go over there to Japan. I gotta go over there to Japan. Who's gonna give me a tour guide? Smash that like button. You're now tuning into Punch Run Boxing, baby. Nakatani, Inoue. 55,000 plus in the building. 55,000 plus. And over here in America, we talk about, no, I think that Shakur, Devin Haney, or Ryan Garcia is the face of boxing. Naoya Inoue is the face of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We've been downplaying this. People been downplaying this, man. Naoya Inoue got a country behind him. 55,000 plus. 55, and this ain't the first time. This ain't the first time. This ain't the first time. The faces of boxing. And if they don't include Naoya Inoue as the face of boxing, a cash cow, he is a cash cow. Anybody around that division, well, the strawweight, lightweight, bantamweight, featherweight, all the way to the 150, 47-pound division, he got it all. He's the face. He's the face. He's the face of the little man. He's the face. Naoya Inoue making his way. Let's go, Naoya. Let's go, Inoue. He's ready for the smoke. He's ready for the smoke. Oh, man, look at the eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger. I want war. That place is absolutely packed. Hey, yo, Mr. Grady, why people don't be like, Naoya Inoue is the face of boxing. Naoya Inoue is the cash cow. Why they don't talk about it over here in America? Why they don't want to say that? Huh? Why they don't want to say that? And that's what I love about my Asian people. See, my Asian people, they don't complain. They don't complain. Right? They don't complain. If it was another ethnicity, you know what I'm saying, they be hating on us. And the Asians be like, I don't give a fuck, okay? Get the fuck out of here. I don't complain, okay? No protest. I don't need you. I don't need your love. High, low, dímelo, colado, beso de plata. No, if it's moonshine, gotta be great, better than false flake. Smash that like button. Let's go, high, low. We hype out here, bro. The high octane, baby. We high octane over here. The best delivery in boxing. TBH, the most Inoue haters are the Americans that follow this boxer for years. I'm from the Netherlands. We ain't got that here like y'all. So I see that. I hear the hate mostly come. Yeah. The Americans. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, Mary. The American boxing fan is the most delusional hating fans of all sports. We don't like nothing that is great. You know why there's American people that hate on Inoue? It's because he's too great. They're why he doesn't move up and fight Gervonta Tank Davis? No. Gervonta Tank Davis haven't even done 10% of what I already now you know what he has done. It's because they don't got nothing to shame him with. People hate greatness here in America. We're a cesspool out here. We're a cesspool. Yo, when I go outside of America, the world is beautiful. The world, you know what I'm saying, is the people, the culture. But over here is a cesspool. Is to tear everything down that is great. Tear everything down. So we do out here. Now Punch Run Boxing. Oh, no. Smash that like, baby. Naoya Inoue in the ring. Junto Nakatani in the ring. And you know what? Another thing. Why they don't say that Shingo Inoue, Naoya Inoue's father, should be trainer of the year? Think about it. They be hating, they be hating. America's be hating on the Asians, bro. Why they don't say Shingo Inoue, one of the best trainers in the sport of boxing? When Bud Crawford is doing this thing, Bomac is one of the best trainers, right? If Errol Spence is doing good, well, Derek James is one of the trainers. If Canelo Alvarez is doing good, Eddie Reynoso is one of the best trainers. The best trainer in the sport of boxing is Shingo Inoue. The father of Inoue. Shout out to Inoue beating Kazuto Ioka. Huh? Why they don't give him his props? Shout out to Shingo Inoue. The best trained in boxing. Right? Y'all notice that, right? Haters. Haters on my, they be haters on my Japanese fighters. My samurai. Modern day warriors. Samurais. Let's go. Floyd said Crawford, Shakur, and plenty fighters are better than, man, please. Please. They just haters. That's it. They just haters. Not even Bud Crawford could pack 55,000 without a Canelo Alvarez. Not even Bud Crawford, right? Floyd, not even Floyd Mayweather has ever packed 55,000. Yeah, he got the money, but he ain't packing nothing. He ain't packing nothing like Inoue. He don't got a country that love him. I'd rather be, see, people would rather be hated. No, I'd rather be loved. I don't need that hate energy. Look at Inoue. Look at the samurais. Look at them. Let's go. Yeah, look at that 55,000. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. I don't even think Manny Pacquiao has done what Inoue has done like that. People downplay it. Now here in Punch Drunk Boxing, we got to give the ultimate respect to the face of boxing, the cash cow of the little mans. Naoya Inoue. If Bam Rodriguez wants Inoue, you got to go to Japan. And this ain't no comp tickets either. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. With Terrence Book, put it this way, with Terrence Book Crawford, to get just 2 division undisputed world champion, just to get the 2 division undisputed world champion, Terrence Book Crawford had to do it at the age of 30, what, 36, 35? Naoya Inoue did it in 12 months. Naoya Inoue became a 2 division undisputed world champion in 12 months, ladies and gentlemen. And he ain't be like, I don't want to fight this side of the street, this side of the street. He didn't play no political games. Like these other fighters always playing a political game scared. How many, time out, for the last month, yo, let me know if y'all hear me. Let me know if y'all hear me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if y'all hear me. Let me know if y'all hear me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if y'all hear me. It just went out. Somebody in the chat, let me know if y'all hear me. We back. All right, D-Wiz. Good looking out. We good looking out. Good looking out. Good looking out. Good looking out. You back. All right. All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go, baby. Loud and clear. Let's go. One of the members in the building. Join to become a member. Join to become a member. Let's go. D-Wiz in the building. D-Wiz in the building. Bird in the building. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we up early, huh? We up early. We're going to see some samurais do their thing. So I was saying, good looking now. High, low. What I was saying is, Naoya Inoue is the face of boxing as well. He's in the art. He's in the conversation. And I'm tired of people trying to snub him and his dad. But one thing about the Asians, right? They don't complain. They don't have no self-victimhood. Like, hey, but my, you know what? Never say, oh, but my father is a good trainer. He should be trainer of the year. You hate us. He don't say that. But I want them to start talking and stuff. I want them to start talking. You know what it is? Is that they don't need them. They don't need the American support. They don't need us because they didn't. I don't even. If I was Inoue, I'll tell them myself. Don't worry about it. Stay over there in Tokyo because we all the Americans gonna do to you is hate on you. So, hey yo, look at right now. I'm a Bam Rodriguez fan. I love Bam Rodriguez. Top 5 pound for pound. Top 5 pound for pound. Right? Let's go, D-Wiz with the 10 beans. I comprar comida china. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Let's go. Naoya Inoue punching right now to Junto Nakatani. I'ma get you, motherfucker. Appreciate you, man. God bless you. God bless you. They touch gloves right now. Let's go, baby. You know, I'm the greatest live commentary. Some people is good with video. Some people is good with thumbnails. Some people is good with shorts. But when it comes to live commentary, detail, punch after punch, everything. Y'all know the 4 criteria in the sport of boxing. The 4 criteria to judge a fight. Clean, effective punches. Jab, secondary, power punches is primary. Ring generalship. Who controls the 3-minute intervals of each round. Effective aggression and defense. This is going to be Inoue. Nakatani. Let's go. Here we go, baby. We count every damn punch in the middle of the ring. Jab right now, Inoue, nothing. The power punch of the technical fighter. But both of these guys are technical in the middle of the ring. Southpaw versus orthodox. Couple of jabs right there by Inoue in the middle of the ring, nothing. Let's go. Smash that like button, baby. We in the first round, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Go, body shot. Right hand right there by Inoue. Jab, good jab. That one landed. Good jab by Inoue. 2-zip, but a punch count, ladies and gentlemen. 2-zip. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Jab right there by Nakatani. 2-1. We count every damn punch, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't gonna be no cheating on my scorecard. We seen both of these guys go through adversity, but we seen both of these guys weather the storm, overcome the adversity, and that's what makes people great. That's what makes Inoue great because he know how to make timely adjustment in the ring. He don't need to go back to the drawing board. They're measuring right now each other. Jab by Nakatani, nothing. Jab by Inoue. Oh, good right hand right there to the body right there by Inoue. Naoya Inoue. Jab right there by Nakatani, nothing. Good range in motion. Here we go. Bobbing and weaving. Nothing. We got nothing. Trying to slip some punches. Here we go. Measuring the stick. Nakatani. Smash that like button, baby. Smash that like. Little flick of the jab by Nakatani. Measuring. They in the middle of the ring. Little jab by Nakatani. Nothing. Right hand again right there by now. Oh, Inoue straight to the chest. 4-1 in the punch count. We got 1 minute and 15 seconds left inside the first round. Let me know if I'm behind or I'm good. Jab by Nakatani, nothing. Jab to the solo plex, nothing by Nakatani. Still in the middle of the ring. We got Nakatani with the gold and white trunks. We go right, left, nothing. Both of these guys swinging and missing. Jab by Nakatani, nothing. Hit the glove. Flinging the jab by Inoue. Jab by Inoue, nothing. Ooh, go over right there by Inoue. Beautiful how he timed that. Thought he was going to go to the body with the straight right hand and then came over top of the right hand. Good sequence. Good eye coordination right there by Naoya Inoue. Couple of fakes right there by Inoue. 5-1 on the punch count, ladies and gentlemen. We got 30 seconds left inside the first round. Another right hand to the solo plex. Another right hand right there, but that one blocked by Nakatani. We got 6-2. Inoue landed 3 power punches. Right hand. Oh, boom. Another one right there. Bomb. Both of these guys landed on some punches. Good sequence of punches right there by both guys. We got Inoue winning the first round, ladies and gentlemen. See how he connect that over right and then boom. and still defensively responsible. That's what I like. That's what I like. Still throw your power shots, sit on your power shots, and still see. That's what I call defense. I don't call defense playing it safe. I don't call defense fencing. I like when fighters sit on their punches, trust that their offense and their defense coexist at the highest level. That I can land a punch while sitting down, be effective, and get and be quick enough to get out of range. That's what I call defense. That's what we call defense. Not nowadays when people be like, oh no, but Devin and Shakur's defense, that's geniuses and stuff. Like I like both of these guys, but both of these guys don't take the risk like Inoue and still be defensively sound. If you understand what I'm trying to say, let's go, baby. We're going to the second round, ladies and gentlemen. Second round. This is Inoue. This is Nakatani. We count every damn punch. Let's go. In the middle of the ring, Nakatani got the white and gold trunks, and Inoue got the black and gold trunks. They like the gold. They got a lot of gold. Here we go, jab right there by Inoue. Couple of jabs right there, boom, 3-punch combination. He got the right hand into the solar plex. You got, Nakatani better throw some punches because you don't want to get Inoue all warmed up. Left hand right there by Nakatani, nothing. Bulldoze him right into the corner. Inoue is trying to say, okay, I'm the stronger guy now. Okay, I'm the strong guy. Can land him both punches. Here we go, little right hand right there over the glove right there by Nakatani, 2-1. The zone changed the zone. Right hand to the solar plex right there by Inoue. Jab right there by Nakatani. Jab by Inoue, nothing. Nakatani still haven't commit yet to any power punches. Flinging the jab. Don't drop that right. 3-2, still 3-2. But we're really in control. Jab to the solo press right there by Inoue. The good, see, Nakatani. Oh, good jab, good power jab right there by Nakatani. 4-4-3, jab by Nakatani, nothing. He's closing in. Oh, good right hand, but then follow up. But good defense by both of these guys, man. 5-4, 5-4. Still Inoue leading in the punch count. We got 55 seconds left inside the second round. For these guys being small, in this division, they usually throw a lot of punches. That means that both of these guys respect. Oh, good. You see, that's what I like. Inoue with a nice power shot. With a nice power shot and still defensively sound. That's what we want. That's what we need in the sport of boxing. But Nakatani look like he's trying to get warmed up. But then, see, the feints is making Nakatani second guess himself what to throw. Inoue got good feints. Yeah. Inoue is in this game right now. See, the feint is he's in his game right now. He's focused. Inoue is focused. Ooh, good right hand to the body again, bro. You see, Inoue is nice, bro. I don't know why these people in America be hating on him. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. That's what I mean. Look, what I was saying earlier. Look, he lands, get out the beautiful. Beautiful. That's defense. That's defense. That is hit and not get hit. Not running around like a little ballerina. That's hit and not get hit. That's what I like. Sit on your punches. Sit on your punches and trust your offense like you trust your defense. Trust your defense like you trust your offense. We're going to the third round, ladies and gentlemen. Third round. Third round, ladies and gentlemen. This is Inoue. This is Nakatani. We count every punch. Every punch landed, every punch. Flinging the jab right there. Both of these guys is flinging the jab. They're trying to find something. They're trying to find something. Good jab by Inoue. Good jab by Nakatani. Jab blocked by Inoue. I think that Nakatani need to commit. He need to commit on something. He need to commit on that power shot. He need to commit with the left hand. Commit to it. Because he knows that now, Inoue, who has landed a over right, and his best punch of the fight thus far is that straight right power shot to the body. So he already got that right hand, the kryptonite to the southpaw, right? Is that right hand. And he already landed. So now I think that Nakatani don't want to let go of that left hand. Another straight right to the body right there. And good jab. Here we go by Inoue. That was 4-2. Another power jab right there by Inoue. He doesn't want to let go of the left hand. He doesn't want to let go of the left hand because he already got caught. He doesn't trust his left hand no more. Good straight right there. Good counter right there by Inoue. He's getting too close now. Nakatani, you better throw that right. You gotta earn his respect. You gotta earn his respect. Throw that left hand. Nakatani, earn his respect. You playing it too safe. Right hand, see right there, he could have countered right there. If he missed that shot, you got to counter. Good right by Inoue. We got 30 seconds left inside the third round. He doesn't want to let go of that left hand. Nakatani does not want to let go of that left hand. He got caught with an over right in the first, and he began caught with that straight, the three power shots to the solar plex. And he doesn't trust letting go of that left hand. Another right hand by Naoya Inoue. Jab by Nakatani. You got to do more than that. You remember jab is good body shot right there by Nakatani. Now you got it. All right, let go of that left hand again. Okay, he tried to, but got too close. Tremendous respect for each other. Inoue got this, man. Inoue got this. Either Nakatani starts letting go of his power hand, especially the left, or you're not gonna. Even the best skillful and power punchers, I don't think that nobody has ever earned Inoue respect. Even we seen him in the canvas, but then he stands up and goes at him like an animal, like he did Louis Neri. You got to do something, and you got to throw some combination. Nakatani, you're not throwing no combination. That's number one. You're not throwing no combination. You just the jab. You feinting. You're not countering when he does miss. You know what I'm saying? You on the back foot for the most part. You're not doing anything right now. You're not doing anything right now. All you're doing is letting Inoue get warmed up. And when Inoue get warmed up, he get hot, baby. He erupts like a volcano. Fourth round, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of the ring right now. Throwing a jab, feinting. Oh, good jab. There you go. 2-punch. See, 5-punch combination right there by Inoue. Nakatani, he can't mess with the output, and he can't mess with the power shots. He not no movement, right? He's taller. He's not even identifying the range right now. Right now, Inoue is beating him in every facet of the game. Defense, power punches, ring generalship, effective aggression. Two punches. Nah, he's not committing. He's throwing those shots and then backing up. Yang, commit to the left hand. Commit to the left hand. See, right there, he needs to counter right there. He needs to counter because Naoya Inoue ain't landing all the shots. Good defense, good block. But throw it. Make him reset as well. Throw that left hand. Inoue trying to count a good jab right there by Inoue. They respect each other, though. We got good footwork. I understand when people want to good head movement. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at everything, even with the feints, even with the fling. Good jab by Nakasi, good, but he missed. Good defense by Inoue. Good defense by Inoue. Another good defense by Inoue. He's sharp in the defense and the offense. A good solo plex right there by Naoya Inoue. 4-2, ladies and gentlemen. 4-2 on the punch count. 4-2. Right hand, nothing. Ooh, beautiful sequence of punches. Beautiful. Jab to the solo plex and then with the right hand right there, straight to the dome. Beautiful. Beautiful sequence of punches right there by Inoue. Good left hand. There you go, Nakatani. There you go. Shoot that left hand. It looks like that's the only thing that's gonna get the respect. It's not gonna be your jab. It's not gonna be your feint. It's not gonna be your effective aggression. You better throw that left hand right now. Now Inoue is gonna be crawling up on your ass. Pause. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. You better gain him his respect or something now, Nakatani. You better throw that left hand right now, bruh. Couple of these flinging jabs, they ain't gonna do nothing to Inoue. I understand why people like to compare Inoue with Pacquiao, and some people do it because it's an Asian effect, but it's not. Is that the way that Inoue could just burst, the way that he could just burst at you, you know what I'm saying? It's like gives you that Manny Pacquiao feel. When Inoue beats Junto Ioka, he is pound for pound #1. No debates. No debates. No debates. No debates. I like Usyk, but I don't think there's another fight for Usyk to elevate him. And if he's won, there is nothing, but there's more for Inoue. This is pound for pound versus pound for pound, ladies and gentlemen. This is pound for pound versus pound for pound. We don't get that in the sport of boxing too many times. We in the 5th round, ladies and gentlemen, 5th round. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Good right hand right there to the solo press right there by Naoya Inoue. See, go ahead, Nakatani, throw that uppercut if you have to. At least throw it. Look. Sometimes you don't gotta throw it to land. You should throw it so he could expect good, beautiful jab, power jab right there by Inoue. Good in the inside, left hook right there by Inoue. Throw it so Inoue could expect something to look forward to, so he could look for. Okay, now he's trying. Oh, good left hand right there by Nakatani. See, now throw the left hand, Nakatani to the solo plex right there by Nakatani. Good left hand, good left hook by Inoue, but left hand right by Nakatani. Now he's letting it go a little bit in the 5th round. 4-3, 4-3. But remember, it's 4 criterias. So he's still, Naoya Inoue is still dictating the pace, dictating the style, effective aggression still, good feints. Ooh, good right hand by Naoya Inoue. Thought he hurt him a little bit on that one. Another right hand right there. Yeah, good. I think that one. Good right hand again by Naoya Inoue. I think that hurt him. Couple of jabs right there by Nakatani, nothing. See, when Nakatani tries to turn it up, Inoue got levels to his game. He got levels and he got gears. Gears that nobody got in boxing. He got the gear that nobody got in boxing. Yeah, I said it. He got the gear that nobody got in boxing. He got gears. Got 15 gears. Good right hand by Naoya Inoue. Left hand by Nakatani. Good defense, good footwork. Good right hand. Best punch landed by Nakatani with the right cross. 30 seconds left inside the 5th round. Good jab by Naoya Inoue. Is that his work rate is no near of a Naoya Inoue. You got to at least throw more punches. Good jab by Nakatani. Tangling in the foot right now. We got 15. Good power shot right there by Naoya Inoue. We got 10-5. 10-5 on the punch. Got good jab right there by Naoya Inoue. See, he tried that left hand but couldn't identify the range. Smother his own shot. See, he's ready for any shot. Naoya Inoue is ready for any shot. See, look at that left hand. It landed. Throw that left hand, bro. Boom, I caught that one. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like. Let's go. Let's go with it. Support. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Going to the 6th round. Halfway mark. Halfway mark. Let's go. Right hand right there, Naoya Inoue coming in the 6th round. Blazing, baby. Blazing. Oh, good right hand right there by Nakatani. Good counter. Now you're working. Make him pay. He missed. Make him pay. Good right hand right there. Double the right hand. The first one landed. The second one missed. Good left hand. Then in return with a right hand right there by Naoya Inoue. Don't turn it up. I'll turn it way up. That's Naoya Inoue telling Nakatani, don't turn it up. I will turn it way up. Are you ready? You're not ready for this. You're not ready. Right hand to the solo press right there by Naoya Inoue. Working the body shots and the head shots. Pause. 4-2 in the punch count, ladies and gentlemen. 4-2. Jab right there by Naoya Inoue. 5-2 in the punch count, ladies and gentlemen. 5-2. Another jab right there by Naoya Inoue. Now he's working the jab now. He's working the jab and the power shots. Jab, nothing connected. Yo, Nakatani got to throw more, bro. Nakatani got to throw more, man. He don't throw enough, man. He's his output is like a light, maybe like a heavyweight, bro. 1-2, that one to miss. Left hand right there by Nakatani. There you go. Throw some more punches, Nakatani. He's holding back. Good jab again by Naoya Inoue. Tripling the jab right there in the last one count. See, you got to throw more. Sometimes your first and second shots is not going to land. Good jab right there by Naoya Inoue. Left hand right there blocked. He got to set the tone. Stop trying to be second. Good right hand right there by Naoya Inoue. We got 9-3 in the punch count, ladies and gentlemen. 9-3. We got 45 seconds left inside the 6th round. Nakatani's not doing anything. He's not pressuring. He's not overwhelming Inoue. He's flinging the jab. He's not doing. He's just very, very one-dimensional. Either there's a jab, he would go another right hand to the body. Either flinging the jab, throwing the jab, but not really to commit, not really to set the tone. Not countering the shots when Inoue trying to miss, and not letting go of the left hand. He's going to look at this tape and say, I got the biggest fight of my career, and I ain't take risk. And for a Japanese fighter to take to another right hand straight down the pipe. Right hand, right. Good counter by Nakatani. But what you going to do after that? Yeah, Nakatani don't want to, he don't want to commit. Nakatani does not want to commit. That's what it is. There's a shutout, ladies and gentlemen. Terrence Bud Crawford acting like he's sleeping. If Terrence Bud Crawford, I don't think Terrence Bud Crawford is retired. He's so much in the mix now. When he was active, he wasn't even like this. Nah, he's everywhere. He's not retired, ladies and gentlemen. Terrence Bud Crawford is not retired. He's just staying very, very close to Turkey Al Sheikh. He is not retired. I don't believe it. When you retire, you don't be in boxing more. Oh, good right hand by Nakatani. Right hand by Inoue, but Nakatani already come in with guns blazing. Right hand by Inoue. We in the 7th round, ladies and gentlemen, the 7th round. Terrence Bud Crawford's not retired, bro. He's coming back. I'm telling y'all right now, he's not retired. He's not retired. He's going to take probably a year and a half break. He's not retired. He's more in boxing now than he was when he was even active. A guy that's traveling by himself and going to all these boxing events is not a guy that's retired. Good jab right there by Inoue. Good left right there by Inoue. Right hand, left hand right there by Nakatani. But commit there. Stay there. Why you pulled back, Nakatani? Stay there. Good right hand right there by, good jab by Nakatani. Before that, it was a good right by Inoue. 5-3. Good jab by Inoue. Good power jab. 2 shots blocked by Nakatani. Good right hand right there by Inoue. Good right hand by Inoue. The kryptonite to the southpaw. That straight right hand, baby. 8-3. Another right hand by Inoue. Left hook, nothing. That wouldn't miss. He wanted that real bad. Should have followed with a right hand. Oh, beautiful again, right hand. Now he was fine with the mark, ladies and gentlemen. Now, oh, yeah, Inoue has found the mark. He's found something, ladies and gentlemen. It's being consistent. The right hand is consistent now. 45 seconds left inside the 7th round. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. He said Crawford retired so he doesn't have to pay sanctioning fee. Yeah, man. He robbed Mauricio Sudamar. Broad daylight. Nakatani. 3-punch combination. The lad landed. You got to do more, Nakatani. Your output for a bantamweight is very, very low. For a bantamweight, this is very, very low output. I don't think I've seen it this much of a low output on bantamweights, light bantamweight, super bantamweight fight. For a small guy, Nakatani is not taking any risks. I said this the other day. I think that as much as Turkey Al Sheikh has invested in these fighters and invested on good matchups, have y'all seen a Turkey Al Sheikh epic performance? Like even Inoue and Nakatani's last fight. The fight with Terrence Bud Crawford Canelo was boring. The Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez, that was boring. Yes, but Turbiev and Bivol, it was a great technical fight, but what was the highlight? Did anybody bleed? Did anybody get down? What was the highlight? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I also think that the money that Turkey Al Sheikh has given him has gotten these fighters to hold back and wait on for another bag. It's like they waiting for another bag. Just let me lose or win respectfully. Because the only one that really showed up in a big way was Inoue in that time in that Cinco de Mayo weekend last year. Remember? Damn, I can't believe that was like a year ago. It felt like it was like several months. Oh, 3-punch combination right there by Naoya Inoue. Oh, Nakatani returns. Oh, now they fight. Let's go. Let's go. You got to take some risk, Nakatani. When you take some risk, you could get land some punches because go right hand right there by Naoya Inoue. 2 punch combination, but that one missed right there. Good defense by Inoue. Now Inoue said, come on, let's fight. Now he's inside the ropes. Not inside the ropes. He's next to the ropes right now. He's baiting Nakatani. Go right here, right there by Naoya Inoue. Somebody got to tell son Nakatani, let's go. Let's get the motor running. Good jab again by Inoue. Don't slow down, Nakatani. Don't slow down. I know he can't mess with 5 versus 5. That's what it is. Right hand again, right there by Naoya Inoue. Jab by Nakatani, nothing. We got 7-2, left hand right there. Oh, good right cross right there by Nakatani. See, if you throw some combinations, the first one ain't gonna land. Good right hand right there by Inoue. Something is gonna land, Nakatani. Throw Nakatani. Let go of that left hand, Nakatani. Let go of that left hand. Come on now. You taking too many. You're not taking the risk right now. Oh, good left right there. Good counter left hand. Look, good defense. Oh, again, man. Good defense, but now ain't no way. Good defense and offense. Staying in the pocket and still shooting them power shots. Let's go. Left hand right there by Nakatani. Right hand down the pipe by now. Oh, yeah, you know way. A minute left inside the 8th round. Jab to the solo press right there by Naoya Inoue. Smash that like button. Smash the light. Right cross right there by Nakatani. $30 seconds left inside the 8th round. Nakatani is doing better this round. Nakatani's doing better this round. Nakatani's doing better this round. He could steal this round. Let's go, Nakatani. He could steal this round. Was it good enough? Was it good enough? If I give this to Nakatani, is I'm giving it to him because I just... See, look at that sequence. Beautiful, bro. Nah, if I give it to him because I'm feeling sorry for him, nah. It's still a shutout to me. It's still a shutout to me. Where we at? No. Where we at? 70. Put them punches together, Nakatani. Two more minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. Left hand right there by Nakatani. Nothing. That one miss. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like. Smash the like. Here we go. Left hand right there by Inoue. Nothing. Good jab right there by Nakatani. Good counter right there by Inoue. Good jab by Inoue. Right hand by Inoue. Good short left hook. I saw that. Oh, I saw that short left hook. Beautiful.
I don't know if Bam could. It'll be a good fight, but good jab. With left eye getting touched up. I think it was one good right, beautiful right hand. Another jab by Inoue. Yo, he fast, man. He just fast, bro. Good jab again, man. Good left right there by Nakatani. Good uppercut. Oh, 2 sequence of punches. Oh, Nakatani. Left foot by. Left hand by Nakatani, and Inoue took it good, bro. Left hand. Would it be too late? Good left right there by Nakatani. Man, that looked like a red. He got touched up. I think he got hurt, bro. I think he got hurt on that one. But it's the 3-minute intervals though. I think I got to give that one to Nakatani. It was a close one. I don't know. It's at the 3 minutes. He was working for 3 minutes. And Nakatani just worked in the last 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Left hand by Nakatani. That one missed. Oh, body shot there by Nakatani. 2-1. Good right hand by Inoue. That last one could be given also to Nakatani. Not going front. 2-1 right now, Nakatani. Right hand by Nakatani. Oh, by Inoue. 4-punch combination. 3 landed. Oh, good left hand right there by Nakatani. Oh, Nakatani. Beautiful. Man, snapping on Inoue's head back. Good again by Nakatani. Nakatani put on Inoue right now. Oh, good right hand right there by Inoue, but Nakatani is putting some shots up now. Another right there by Inoue and Nakatani. Both landed some 7-5. Nakatani got this round so far. If he could keep this up, keep it up. Keep it up, Nakatani. Let me see you push Inoue the monster. Good jab by Inoue. Can you make the monster look ordinary? Oh, good right hand. Oh, by Nakatani. Oh, right hand by Nakatani. Best round from Nakatani. Best round. Landing at will. Look like his defense was snapped out of him. Right hand by Inoue. Inoue ain't fainting. He slowed down. Nakatani jab. 11-7, ladies and gentlemen. Best round for Nakatani. If Nakatani would have been fighting like that, would have been more of an interesting fight. Headbutt. Oh, got cut. Damn, man. That's going to kill that momentum right there. It might kill the momentum right there. He was doing very, very good. I think this been the best round of the fight for Nakatani, and maybe the best round, competitive round. It really got Naoya Inoue. But look, I'm gonna tell you like this, folks. Naoya Inoue does got a third second win. Like maybe he needed that. It was getting too easy. Yeah, it's gonna turn it up. It's gonna turn it up. Let me see what Nakatani go. Oh, left hand, oh, by Nakatani. See, now Nakatani's just throwing. Now he's risking it now. He's risking it. He's risking it now. But damn, why it took you this long? Nakatani look like he got some superpowers right now. Nah, you see how he's swinging them left hand now? Now it took you all day, Nakatani. Now you want to do it, Nakatani. But maybe, hey, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Nakatani's getting at Inoue right now. Best round for Nakatani. Best round for Nakatani. Turned it up. Turned it up over the ear right there. 15-7 on the punch count, ladies and gentlemen. Good defense by Inoue, but still, Nakatani putting that pressure up. He putting that pressure. He said, you're no monster. I'm samurai. You're no monster. You're a monster. Oh, by Naoya Inoue. Nakatani best round. Nakatani best round on that one. Best round. And you could say that he probably won the last round. Or we could say he probably won the last round too. But this one right here, the best round for both fighters is this round. If he could keep this up for 3 more rounds, or what, 2 more rounds? Where we at? The 9th or the 10th? Nakatani, hey yo, Nakatani look confident now. He looking extra confident. We the 11th. You need a knockout. You need a knockout, Nakatani. Now you turn it up? Damn. Good left right there by Nakatani. Go right by Nakatani. Uppercut by Inoue. Oh, roll by Inoue. I'm here. Oh, right hand by Inoue to the solo plex. Now Inoue ain't go. Oh, right hand by Inoue. 4-3 in the punch count, ladies and gentlemen. Nakatani pushing, good left right there by Nakatani. 2-punch combination miss right there. Right hand, boom by Nakatani. Nakatani get it again. 5-4. Uppercut in the inside right there. Right cross right there by Nakatani. Right cross by Naoya Inoue. We got 2 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. The 11th round. It's getting fired up. Fired up. Let's go. It's getting fired up. It's getting lit out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting lit out here. Championship round. Go right hand right there by Naoya Inoue. 7-6. Right there, it was 3-punch combination, but I just seen that one. Oh, good right cross by Nakatani. Now he's throwing punches. Good right hand, stop him on the tracks by Inoue. Body shot by Nakatani. Right hand by Inoue. I'm still giving this round. You can see that Nakatani is fresher. He looked fresher. Even though Naoya Inoue is throwing some shot. Good straight down the pipe right there. Good defense. Good uppercut by Naoya Inoue. Good sneaky uppercut left right there by Naoya Inoue. Look like he got Nakatani in trouble. Look at another uppercut by Naoya Inoue. Look like he got Nakatani in trouble. He can't see. He's bleeding from the eye. He can't see. It hurts. Uppercut by Naoya Inoue. He's covering the eye. It opened up. But remember, that eye is because of a headbutt. But it has opened up. And it's gashing. And it's bleeding. And it's dripping. Ladies and gentlemen, he can't see from the eye. He's covering it up. Good right hand right there by Nakatani. Oh, uppercut by Naoya Inoue. He can't see. Nakatani can't see. Get on your bike. I'm not going to blame the way that Nakatani is fighting right now. It's not, it's that he just can't see. That blood is right there on the eye. He can't see. That's what it is. But like I said, Japanese fighters do not quit. They don't know what the hell that is. Good uppercut. Damn, is the cut. Nakatani was doing good. It's just the cut. He just, yeah, I'm not going to blame it. I'm not going to blame this. I'm not going to say he wasn't taking risks or nothing. He just can't see. Look, he's getting hit with the shots that he just can't see. He's covering the eye that's bleeding. His left hand is blind right now. See? He just can't see the punches. The ref, there you go. He need that cut, man. He need that cut, man. Let's go, cut, man. Hurry the hell up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Beautiful up jab. That one, the one that hurt right there. That uppercut when I called it. Where we at? 109. Last round, ladies and gentlemen. Last round, last round, last round. It's funny. It looks like a good fight, but he's winning by a wide margin, though. Nakatani did lose momentum. I only gave him, oh, good left hand right there by Nakatani. Oh, 3-punch combination right there and 2 landed right there for Nakatani. Both of these shots blocked. 3-1. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, smash the like. We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left. Both of these guys slowing down. Good uppercut by Naoya Inoue. He got this. Oh, beautiful uppercut by Naoya Inoue. Beautiful sequence. Good right hand. Good left hand. Linda! Good left, straight down the pipe by Nakatani. Linda, good looking out. Appreciate you. God bless you. We in the last round, 12th round. Let's go, Nakatani. What you gonna do, Nakatani? Nakatani look like he's back and he's winning in the score. Oh, good left right there by Inoue. Good defense by Inoue. Pound for pound, number 1. Bleeding again. Nakatani bleeding again. Look like he ain't gonna hurt the dude. $20 seconds left. Inoue gonna take this round off. That's it. He got this fight. We got 10 seconds left. Let's go. Let's go. We get Nakatani that last round. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's go. What was my card? My card was 119, 119, 109. Beautiful victory, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful victory. Beautiful victory by Naoya Inoue. What was this? What I didn't hear the scorecards. What they gave him? What they gave? My scorecard was 119, 109. I could understand. Also, it could be 1810. I mean, 118, 110 is good as well. Hold on, give me a second. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's do this right quick. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be talking about this. I'm uploading this right quick. Great fight. Bam needs to make this move ASAP. You're damn right. You're damn right. Easy 9-3 Inoue. That's fair. That's fair. 118, 110. That's fair. 117, 113. Maybe. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 8th, 9th, 10th, maybe 9, 10, 11, maybe. But it was all, first half to the midway to the end. I think that Nakatani, I think the cut messed up the momentum a little bit, but if Bam Rodriguez wants to dare to be great, he knows what to do. I have a lot of confidence in Bam Rodriguez. I have a lot of confidence in Bam Rodriguez to compete at the highest level with Naoya Inoue. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe nobody beats Naoya Inoue. I like Bam, but I don't think I think it'll be a great fight. I think it'll be a little bit more competitive than this, but we also seen vulnerability of Bam. Bam got his jaw broken before, and he could fight with a broken jaw. Uwe could fight with a crack over the bone. So both of these guys is warrior, Japanese, Mexican American. But Naoya Inoue is in the peak of his prime. This ain't old Naoya Inoue. I don't think Bam wins this one. I mean, I love both of these fighters. Y'all know if y'all follow the channel, I've been talking about Inoue for a long time. I don't see nobody beating that guy. And I see vulnerabilities, but he overcomes that vulnerability. He got too many gears. He got too many gears, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm uploading this. Mm. Edwin Sanchez, good looking out, Edwin. Appreciate you, Edwin. All right. Give me a sec. Oh, yeah. We're going to be talking about the potential. And we got another war later on tonight with David Benavidez and Suldo Ramirez. All right. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just uploading this. Oh my God. Naoya Inoue versus Junto Nakatani. Crawford resume is too weak to be acting the way that he's acting. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, you know what it is, Green? Is that I'm not gonna say that he's gassed up, but yo, beating Canelo Alvarez, he's in the clouds right now, bro. He's in the clouds right now. Like, you gotta, it's like, I didn't think he was gonna do it. I didn't think he could beat Canelo going up after the Masrimov. I couldn't think so, but yo, I think beating Canelo as Bud Crawford gave him some level of confidence that He's coming back. Hell, yeah. He's coming back. He's not retired. He's not retired. Hey, yo, we know when fighters retire, they really like leave. They leave the sport for a while. Terrence Bud Crawford is more active in boxing, retired than he's ever been. When he was a top rank, he wasn't like this. Yo, let me tell you like this. If Terrence Bud Crawford was this active everywhere, he's everywhere. He's not retired. This guy's in every arena, in every fight, everything. He's everywhere. All right, all right. What is Terrence Bud Crawford doing in Tokyo on an Inoue versus Nakatani fight? You would think a Bam Rodriguez wouldn't be there. Well, of course, you got a fight coming up and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, like, when he was with Top Rank, we seen him more with his kids, fishing. Now he's everywhere, bro. He's not retired. He's staying very, very close to Turkey Al Sheikh. If he was retired, what would we be doing with Turkey Al Sheikh? He's staying very, very close to Turkey Al Sheikh, maintaining, keeping that relationship, because there will be a big fight coming for him. And I think that Turkey Al Sheikh told him, yo, I gave you a big fight. Take your break, right? But you would come to perform in Riyadh season, all right? You would come perform. I gave you enough money. You remember leading up to the fight with Canelo? And he said, you're not going to retire. You think that Turkey Al Sheikh invested all that money on Bud Crawford, and he's the only one that haven't even performed in Saudi Arabia? You haven't noticed that? You haven't noticed that he invested so much on Bud Crawford? That's his favorite fighter since day one. And he's the one that hasn't even performed in Saudi Arabia. Canelo Alvarez went there. AJ, Fury, Usyk, all these guys has gone over there. Except for Terrence Bud Crawford, the guy that he monopolized the game for that fight. He shut down Jake Paul versus Canelo for that fight. He made Canelo Alvarez go to Saudi Arabia to fight none other than William Score, a fight that we know that Canelo Alvarez did not want, and that's why I know where Canelo Alvarez sold his soul to Turkey Al Sheikh. Let's be real, let's be honest. I like Canelo Alvarez. I'm still a fan of Canelo Alvarez. I'm just disappointed that in the Canelo Alvarez position, he let himself a money that he knows that he could get on his own. Canelo Alvarez didn't need Turkey Al Sheikh. Canelo Alvarez did an interview and say he didn't even know who William Score was. Marquez said, we don't even know who William Score was. Canelo Alvarez was willing to let go of his undisputed status to fight Edgar Berlanga. That's what we know. He didn't want to know William Score. And now Canelo Alvarez, then Canelo Alvarez dropped his Mexican independence Cinco de Mayo to go to Saudi Arabia to fight William Score. We all know it was for him to get the belt back before the Terrence Crawford opportunity. He sold his soul. And now, and that's what happens. Look at Canelo Alvarez. Yo, I haven't heard nobody really say Canelo Alvarez is great in a long time. That did more damage to him than anything else, bro. That loss did more damage. I look at Canelo Alvarez a different way. I'll be honest. As a fighter, we was talking about all-time great. Is Canelo Alvarez a top 25 all-time great? Top 30 all-time great? You like the right boxers, so people will not like you and debate. Plus all those dudes. Yeah. I said 1,000 times. I said 1,000 times. If I was Canelo, I would have taken more pride losing to David Benavidez. And the Mexican people still would have loved Canelo Alvarez because it would just be the passing of the torch to another Mexican fighter. But that's the fight that we all wanted to see. So you would have given us the fight that we all wanted to see. We understand that you in your last leg. So a loss to a David Benavidez wouldn't be that detrimental. It was almost like when Julio Cesar Chavez lost to Oscar de la Hoya. The Mexican people didn't abandon Julio Cesar Chavez. Everybody knew that he was way older than Oscar de la Hoya. And it's a matter of time. At least, if you're going to lose to Oscar de la Hoya. Why not? He was the pride of boxing. He was the cash cow. Losing to Oscar de la Hoya is no shame. Losing to David Benavidez, of the emerge of David Benavidez after his fight versus the Caleb Plants, how he did Demetrius Andre, Alessandre, even with Morel, if you would have fought him after, my brother, and lose, and to be honest, look, I didn't think that even David Benavidez will knock out Canelo Alvarez. So you would have lost. If he would have lost, he would have lost respectfully like a Bivol. You would have never lose respect. Nobody never would. Your stock would have never dropped because everybody knew that it's inevitable. That's just that's the circle of life in boxing. And not everybody ends their career like Floyd Mayweather or Joe Kawasaki or Andre Ward. If David Benavidez would have won 116, 112, 117, 113, Canelo Alvarez would have had his whole high. He just would have grabbed David Benavidez's hand and say, tú un campeón, cabrón, and all that stuff. And the stadium still would have been lit. You losing to Terence Crawford, and I'm not saying it like that because Terence Crawford is not I'm not saying that he's not a great fight. It's just the momentum of a Terence Crawford after moving up to 154, facing Madrimov, no near of an elite fighter, not a champion, not a resume whatsoever. For that momentum to carry into moving 2 more weight classes up to fight you, the king, and you let a welterweight beat you. And then you know what people are gonna be like, and people are gonna sugarcoat it. Oh well, Canelo Alvarez got the potential to fight M. Billy, and I'm not gonna fall for that. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna fall for that. I'm not gonna enable that. You know why? Because I know M. Billy, he could be entertaining, he's an exciting, but he's no near the level of Canelo Alvarez. He couldn't even stop Sergey Derevchenko. And if I spend years listening to boxing fans, I spend years listening to boxing fans that telling me Punch Run Boxing in debates, and I know y'all hate these names. I know because there's already been a smear campaign of a decade. It's been a smear campaign of a decade, so I know what I'm about to say. Nobody's going to agree. 95% of the people is not going to agree with this. Don't tell me that you guys are so happy about Canelo Alvarez versus M. Billy, but had a smear campaign in the YouTube boxing streets that Canelo Alvarez should not fight Jamal Charlo. That Canelo Alvarez should not fight an undisputed middleweight championship bout versus an undefeated fighter in Demetrius Andre. Payday, oh, horrible fighter. Payday. All these guys just want a Willy Wonka ticket, but M. Billy doesn't want a Willy Wonka ticket. Oh yeah, you heard that fight with Canelo Alvarez and M. Billy. What M. Billy has done? No, my gente. Sorry, no. Keep that same energy. I want this community to keep that same energy. I don't want to see Canelo Alvarez versus M. Billy. No, que me vaya a pelear a David Benavidez. Or that fight me somebody that's going to give me a style like a Terence Crawford for me to say, okay, you did better. You went back to the drawing board. You got you. Oh man, now I would like to see a Bud Crawford fight or a Bud Crawford rematch. Or no. I'm not gonna say no. Yeah. M. Billy, yeah, it's a good fight. No, in this community, no. Punch, but you gotta understand, M. Billy is... No, venga con M. Billy. No. No. Go to another channel and let them feed you a little hustle bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Go to another channel. It's all right. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, people are gonna want to hear the truth. Yeah, if some people go, oh, Punch, shut the F up. Who the fuck is Jamal Charlo? He ain't shit. I ain't talking about Jamal Charlo now. I'm talking about the time when Jamal Charlo was in position to fight Canelo Alvarez, and there was a smear campaign. We enabled Canelo Alvarez in the WBC franchise. We enabled him to duck because there was a narrative around that he shouldn't fight Jamal Charlo. They haven't done enough. Demetrius Andre hasn't fought nobody, even though that would have gave Canelo Alvarez the opportunity to become an undisputed. That he would have been the first to become the first 2 division undisputed world champion. Y hablaron mierda usted aquí. All right? I'm blocking you, anybody who ever said that Canelo Alvarez versus Mbili is a good fight, because you're a liar. I've been in this community for too long. Liars. Liars. I want that same smoke, that same narrative. Mbili, how he got his championship belt? His best fight was a draw versus Lester Martinez. Tell me I'm lying. He went a whole 12 with a shot Sergey Derevchenko. A shot Sergey Derevchenko. Shot. Never earned, never was a champion. No. I know they like to use Sergey Derevchenko. Hey, guess what? You know who beat Sergey Derevchenko? Jamal Charlo. He still couldn't get a fight. Can you tell me Billy's best win? Anybody in the chat? What's Billy's best win? What's Billy's best win? I'm coming to punch you on boxing. No, it's a good fight. I see it on Twitter. Yo, this is a good fight. Need a good fight, good fight. Right Hero said Billy is overrated. Of course. And put it this way. It's not that he's overrated. Is that people just like is gonna enable the John Ryder versus Canelo. I didn't like that fight. I didn't even like the trilogy with Triple G. I would say no, I don't want to see that. Oh, I remember people. Oh no, but you gotta understand, Punch. He's gonna become a two-time undisputed by being William Scott, trying to enable now. No. People enable that far too long. Who the hell knows that belly button dude? Oh, I'm hearing it right now. Look, Canelo and Billy. Hold on, watch. Watch. Hold on, let me see. He said, "How about Terrence Buff Crawford says he got Canelo beating Billy." But anyway, hey, we're gonna go live later on. You feel me? We're gonna go live later on. Saying nobody want to see that shit. Yeah, nobody want to see that. The people that want to see this liars. Because if people didn't want to see Canelo versus Charlo at the height of Charlo, when he didn't have the height of Charlo, Jamal Charlo, people didn't want to see that, and people didn't want to see the undisputed versus the Demise Andre. Do not tell me that people want to see this fight. No. Hey, yo, I'm going to make my rounds. Hey, yo, anybody, please, if there's any channel out there that has a debate and all of that, and they're talking about that there's a good fight, tell that Punch on Boxing won't smoke. Please hit me up, email me. There's a channel out there that's talking about that Canelo Alvarez versus Billy is a good fight, but was saying that the Jamal Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez for years was a bad fight, and that the Demise Andre was a bad fight, and all they wanted was payday and horrible fighters that they don't sell out any arenas. All those narratives, I want all those narratives on Billy, all those narratives. But let me enjoy the rest of the Saturday because I got another fight later on tonight. David Benavidez versus Suldo Ramirez. Let's go. Resend these verses. Jaime Munguia. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Love you. God bless you. If you haven't followed me, follow me also on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Kick. Hey, y'all only got 8 follows in Kick. Let's get to 10 followers on Kick, so I could be monetized. I only need 2-3 more followers. Follow me on Kick. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.